Hello, I'm Tom Anselm, and I'm going to be reading from my novel written in 2009 about education and teaching in general. It's called You're Never Too Old for Space Camp. A word about the title. You may be thinking, what the heck kind of a title is that for a book? Well, that's a good question. I was talking to a science teacher one day after school. She was all excited about being chosen to attend the NASA space camp for teachers that summer. I said, "Space camp? Aren't you a little old for that?" She shook her head slightly and grinned. "You're never too old for space camp," she said. That line just stuck in my head. It says, "Carpe diem, go for it, life's too short." All that, all in one. Except it has all those cliches beat. It may not go down as the greatest line in history, but it sure spoke to my heart. It could be a new philosophy of life. The foreword. This book is about the wild and woolly world of education. Wild and woolly, you might ask. Well, it can be, as I hope I am able to tell. But this is not about how to be a teacher. There are dozens of books more qualified than this to deal with that issue. So if you happen to be looking for something like that, ask the clerk for your money back. If that doesn't work, then go ahead and read this. It might be helpful. Just know that I do not pretend to be able to tell anyone how to be a successful teacher. For one thing, I'm still working on it myself after almost 3.5 decades in and around the business. For another, being a teacher can only truly be achieved by getting in there and doing it. Also, this story is fictional. But it's based on the truth, and as usual, the truth is stranger than fiction. Besides, making stuff up is always more fun and a heck of a lot easier. A last word about teachers. The average person doesn't know just how hard teaching can be. Please know that I have the highest regard for those who strap it on daily in the classroom. Whether they be a super teacher or someone just barely getting by, they deserve a hand, for they give of themselves daily to do their little part toward shaping the futures of our kids. It is a job with little prestige in our culture, but a great deal of consequence. And most in the business acquit themselves quite well. So since you've stuck with me this far, why don't you go ahead and follow along for the rest.